We have the pleasure of sitting here with Brian Weber of Weber Automotive. And, Brian, we've talked a lot about, and when I think about, problems with cars, it's the transmission, it's the engine, it's the tires. I know there's this electrical system that's tying everything together. Don't think about it a lot. And what are the issues that I may experience, and how would I know that that's what my problem is?
Well, that's an interesting way to get into it. A lot of the times, engine transmission doesn't work right. You think it's a problem with one of those. Most of the time nowadays, problems are electrical.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's the new technologies,
It controls everything, electricity.
How do you know? How do you know what then, how do you guys diagnose it's the electrical and not something else?
Well, so nothing replaces knowledge of how the system works, right? To be able to diagnose this, you have to understand how it works. And then have the right equipment to do that. So we have skilled technicians that are trained to understand that, and the equipment to be able to diagnose and pinpoint where the problem is. Because scanning it for a code, check engine lights on, you plug it in, scan for a code. The code is only, we like to refer to it as like a zip code. It tells you about where the problem is, but it doesn't pinpoint it. You still have to go in and do some pinpoint testing afterwards, and you can't pinpoint testing if you don't know how it works.
And if you can't pinpoint tests, then you've got to go in there and start kind of repairing areas, and now you're getting into expenses that you might not have to do, right?
Or guessing, right? And throwing parts at it, and we don't want to do that. Yeah. We never want to do that. It's always cheaper to diagnose the problem first, accurately. And then shorts, we're really good at electrical shorts too. Draws on systems, that happens. It's not that common nowadays, but it does happen.
What would be an indication? My battery's going out? Or
battery goes dead faster than it should.
Right.
Yeah, we've got some really, really cool ways. We use thermal imaging technology now.
What? Just aim this little Star Trek thing at the car and it tells you?
So believe it or not, when it's got a draw on it, we can open up the fuse panel and use a thermal imaging camera, and anything that's got current going through it, it jumps out as a different color,
crazy.
So we know we can isolate the circuit that way, which is almost impossible to do in some cases without that equipment.
That's got to be really efficient, and again, you're pinpointing it.
Yes.
And I like what you mentioned earlier. You don't want to throw parts at a problem, because if they're throwing parts at a problem, or if another dealership is throwing parts at a problem, you're throwing your money at the problem too, and you don't want to do that. So
wasting money.
So get a focused, knowledgeable. And you guys have all the latest equipment. A lot of videos about the stuff they have and the things they can do on this website, so be sure to check them out. Brian Weber, Weber Automotive. Take your car there, and you will be happy, I'm sure. Thanks so much, Brian.
Thanks, Randy.